Hi everyone, I'm Nick Nunez, a Managing Director and the Chief Administrative Officer at Silver Regulatory Associates. A few weeks ago, my colleagues Fizza Khan and Trysha, Daskam-Smith and I had an opportunity to attend a variety of events during Global Alts Week in Miami. During that week, we were able to catch up with industry leaders, colleagues, peers, and clients to find out what was top of mind for them, particularly in the regulatory space. What follows are some of the key takeaways of those discussions during that week, including trends in crypto, ESG, and regulatory compliance.
Hello, everyone. It's been a wonderful week here in Miami, attending all the events around Miami Alts Funds Week. I've been gathering such a tremendous amount of information from our clients, from our colleagues in the industry, investors, managers. And the primary points that I'd like to highlight are around crypto. It's clear that crypto is back. Everyone is excited about the emergence and the revival of crypto, as we mentioned in our talk with Carl Paul Freeman. It's now crypto spring, the winter is over. And one of the things that we are finding is that service providers such as Silver are now starting to enhance and increase the knowledge around crypto and what this means in terms of the services we provide. So fund admins are really starting to ramp up in light of KYC, AML requirements, and how that can impact crypto managers in determining who the underlying beneficial owners are. We also think that there's been emergence of managers that are traditional trading managers, TradFi, if you will, now starting to delve into the crypto market. So as I've been saying for many years now, I think it's evident that crypto is here to stay. We look forward to sharing with you even more insights and thoughts from our time here in Miami. It has been a wonderful time, quite the productive experience. It's been great reconnecting with friends and colleagues, and we look forward to sharing more insights with you. So stay tuned for that.
It's been a great week here in Miami. We've had the chance to see our peers, our colleagues, our friends. We're having really interesting conversations across a number of amazing events. But one thing is clear to me is that the conversation around regulatory changes, regulatory risk are very pronounced. We have colleagues and friends who are thinking about what their obligation in the United States will look like and how that might differ from their obligations in the European Union or the United Kingdom. We think that 2025 is going to be a year where consistency is key. We're eager to dig into this trend with you. We're eager to share more about our learnings here, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
As I mentioned at the top of this latest Educational Hub installment, I had the pleasure of catching up with colleagues, clients, and industry partners while at Global Alts a few weeks ago in Miami. Here's some of the most important trends that I heard people discussing while attending those events. Overall, I noticed a very positive outlook for the year ahead, including with respect to the strength of the market, available capital, and particularly a positive outlook with respect to crypto. This positive outlook was somewhat balanced by a sense of regulatory uncertainty. We've been asked this a lot by our clients. What does the changing of the guard at the SEC, and of course a change of the administration, mean for compliance? Unfortunately, we don't have a crystal ball, so we aren't able to predict exactly what's going to happen in the coming months or coming years ahead. But what we have been telling clients is that it is essential to continue to maintain the same robust compliance program that you've had over the past several years in order to stay the course and ensure that all of your bases are covered from a regulatory perspective. A great forum to share this sentiment and have this discussion with your colleagues, with your staff, with your teammates is during a compliance training session. Whether that compliance training session is specific to a particular regulatory topic or it's on the comprehensive overall 2025 compliance program. It is a perfect venue to remind your colleagues that a robust compliance program is necessary to be prepared for the next SEC exam. Of course, your Silver compliance team is here to answer any questions you have and help you prepare for that discussion or compliance training. Speaking of those regulatory areas that remain constant, regulatory filings over the next few months are unavoidable. One topic that came up quite a bit during our week in Miami was the fact that this quarter is regulatory filing season, specifically the Form ADV. We're all in the process of reviewing and updating the Form ADV, and we recommend using the Form ADV exercise to work closely with colleagues and highlight to them the need for complete, accurate, and timely disclosures throughout the Form ADV and any public-facing documents that we put out, including those to current prospective clients and investors. It's important to note that the SEC recently announced it settled charges against One Oak Capital Management. This is a New York-based registered investment advisor who was found to have breached their fiduciary duties. Additionally, the SEC found that One Oak failed to provide the Form ADV Part 2A, the brochure, to their clients. This makes it clear that advisors must ensure timely and complete delivery of the Form ADV to fund investors and to their advisory clients. As we've advised in the past, we recommend that clients work very closely and collaborate with other business units. It's essential for a successful Form ADV season. This includes working closely with finance and accounting, investor relations and marketing, and of course, your colleagues on the investment team as well. While in Miami, another topic that came up quite a bit is the increased emphasis on cybersecurity and AI. This remains a really interesting and admittedly oftentimes confusing area because there is so much technology available right now, but so much uncertainty from a regulatory perspective on how to implement and use the available applications in a safe and compliant way. In fact, we just heard that the SEC launched the Cyber and Emerging Technologies Unit. Now, this unit is meant to combat cyber-related misconduct and protecting retail investors in particular from bad actors in the emerging technologies space. This replaces the former Crypto Assets and Cyber Unit and supplements the efforts of the Crypto Task Force, which is led by Commissioner Hester Pierce. Our takeaway is that advisors and other market participants involved in crypto and AI in particular, they should consider what AI-specific controls may be necessary at their firms and be vigilant in adhering to ongoing cybersecurity guidance and those rules that are applicable to this area to ensure accurate disclosures to investors and to advisory clients and to avoid regulatory scrutiny. I heard a lot of people note the Corporate Transparency Act while I was down in Miami. I fielded a lot of questions on that. There's been a lot of confusion about CTA compliance, given all of the court proceedings that have taken place over the course of the last several months. The most recent update here is that the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas lifted its nationwide injunction, allowing FinCEN to start collecting these reports from reporting companies. What we have been telling our clients is that businesses must comply with the CTA's reporting requirements, as this is now enforceable and back in effect. So the compliance date is March 21st, 2025 for most companies, though further extensions are possible. Consistent with our prior guidance, we recommend that clients gather the necessary data points for reporting companies so that they are prepared to submit these beneficial ownership filings by the deadline of March 21st. We anticipate that legal challenges may continue, and businesses should monitor FinCEN updates, and we at Silver will be sure to keep a close eye on this and share any updates with you. If you or anyone in your firm has any questions about any of the key takeaways that we've been discussing today, please don't hesitate to reach out to a member of the Silver team. We're absolutely happy to talk to you further about these topics and help in any way that we can. As always, if there are any other topics you would like us to cover during our Educational Hub series, please contact us. You can contact us at info@silverreg.com. We would love to delve into other regulatory areas that are important to you. Finally, we're gearing up to release our first quarterly newsletter towards the end of March. So stay tuned for that content, and that'll be arriving in your inboxes shortly.